Today we are going to discuss Stone Age. The humans arrive in the Pleistocene phase. During this phase, we divide this period on the basis of the stone tool used. So we have a Old Stone Age, which is known as your Paleolithic Age. Then we have a Mesolithic Age. Then we have Neolithic Age. And this is all on the basis of the stone tools being used. Okay. So herein we are going to start from the first age, that is the Paleolithic Age. Okay. So coming on here, Paleolithic Age, which is also known as Old Stone Age. Okay. It is generally located near water sources. Near water sources. Some of the famous sites, if I talk about, are Swan Valley and Potwar Plateau. These are present in the northwest part of India. Swan Valley is in Pakistan. Next we have Shivalik Hills. Then we have Bhimbetka, which is in Madhya Pradesh. Then we have Adamgarh Hills. Adamgarh Hills is in Narmada Valley. Then we have Kurnool. Kurnool is in Andhra Pradesh. Then we have Atirampakam, 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 which is near Chennai. So these are the famous sites of Paleolithic Age: Swan Valley and Potwar Plateau, Shivalik Hills, Bhimbetka in Madhya Pradesh, Adamgarh Hills in Narmada Valley, Kurnool in Andhra Pradesh, Atirampakam near Chennai. Okay. So what people during this age do, they hunt animals. Okay, so they are generally hunter gatherers. They are hunter gatherers. Okay, they use stone tools which are made up of hard rock quartzite. Okay, the stone tools used are made up of quartzites. Okay, they have a little knowledge. We have a little knowledge about their language. We do not know what is their language. And some example of old age paintings is Bhimbetka painting, which is around 10,000 BC. Okay. So now we will go to the second middle Stone Age. Okay, Old Stone Age, we have heard about it. Okay, the Old Stone Age is also divided into three parts: Lower Paleolithic, Middle Paleolithic, and Upper Paleolithic. Okay, and these are divided on the basis of the stone tools being used. Lower Paleolithic, the stone tools used are more blunt, and as we went on to the Upper Paleolithic, blades and pointed stone tools are used. Okay, also one more feature about Paleolithic is the petroglyphs. Petroglyphs are the primitive painting of that time. Okay, so these are the features of the Old Stone Age. Now we'll talk about the Middle Stone Age. Okay, which is your Mesolithic, which is your Middle Stone Age. Okay, now this is from 10,000 BC to 6,000 BC. Okay, they're found in Langhanj in Gujarat, then Adamgarh in Madhya Pradesh. They're also found in Baganor in Rajasthan, then UP also they are found, and some sites in Bihar also found. ठीक है. The characteristic feature is the use of microliths. Microliths, they are tiny stony artifacts which the size is less than 5 centimeter. Then again they are hunter gatherers. Okay, and they also know about fishing. They use bow and arrow. So there is a beginning of use of bow and arrow here. Okay, and the tendency to stay at a place for longer periods. So there is beginning of what? There is beginning of domestication of animals. Domestication of animals here. Plus horticulture and some sort of primitive cultivation started here. Proper agriculture didn't started, but has some sort of primitive cultivation started here. Okay, animal bones are found in these sites. Okay, there is burial of dead with microliths. With microliths is practiced. Okay, and we have dead, we have animal bones. Okay, dead animals. ठीक है ना, bones are found, animal bones are found here. Okay, now let's go to the third age is the Neolithic age. Neolithic age is from 6000 BC to 4000 BC. Okay, they are found in Kashmir Valley. Famous example is Burzom. Okay, they are found in Chirand in Bihar. Okay, in Chirand, weapon made up of animal bone are found. Made up of animal bone are found. Okay, then they are also found in Belan Valley. Belan Valley is in Uttar Pradesh and some part in Madhya Pradesh as well. Then if we talk about some important sites of south, so south में we have Musky, Brahmagiri, Hallur, Kodekal. These are found in Karnataka. Then we have Payampalli, which is in Tamil Nadu. Then we have Utnur. Utnur is in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, there are many more sites. Mehergarh is there. Mehergarh is an also important site. Mehergarh is in Pakistan. Okay, then we have Tikalkoda in Karnataka, Kopugal in Karnataka. These are also important sites. Now, what are some of the important features are? There is practice of agriculture. So agriculture practice begin here. That is a very, very important feature. Then again, domestication of animal. It continued here, domestication of animal. Then polishing of stone tools. Polishing of stone tools is seen here. Then manufacturing of pottery. So pottery also begin here. Okay. So if we see the cultivation begin here. Okay. The cultivation begin here. Plus there is domestication of animal. So this lead to emergence of what? Emergence of village communities, which is based on sedentary life. Okay, if we see the stone tools are now polished here, polished axes are more effective for hunting and cutting trees. Okay, the houses here are mud brick houses instead of the grass huts. So we saw mud brick houses. Okay, initially handmade pottery, but later on wheels were used to make pottery. Pottery is used for what? Cooking and storage. Then large urns are used as coffins for dead burials. So what are the crops which are used here? The crops are, we have wheat, then we have barley, we have rice, we have millet cultivation. Okay, in animals we have domestication of sheep, we have goat, cattle, Cattle was used for cultivation, transport. Okay. Then there were cloths. Okay. The clothes, they were made up of cotton and wool. So this is all about the stone culture. So if I revise it in brief, the stone culture, it began from the Paleolithic, the Old Stone Age. Okay. And it began with the Paleolithic Old Stone Age, where the famous site we talked about is Swan Valley and Podwar Plateau, then Shivalik Hills, Bhimbetka in Madhya Pradesh, Adamgarh Hills, then Kurnool, Atirampakam, hunter-gatherers were there. Then we talked about Mesolithic, about Langhanj and Adamgarh, and then Baganor. Okay, microliths were there, domestication of animal is there, fishing they know, horticulture and primitive cultivation started there. Okay, then we have Neolithic age, in which I talked about Burzom in Kashmir Valley, Chirand in Bihar, Bilan Valley in Uttar Pradesh. Then I talked about some sites in south like Maski, Brahmagiri, Hallur, Kodakkal in Karnataka, Payampalli in Tamil Nadu, Uttanur in Andhra Pradesh. Then I talked about agriculture, polishing of stone tools, pottery, okay, mud brick houses, and then I talked about these crops. Okay, so this is all about the Stone Age. The next age we are going to talk about is the Metal Age. The Metal Age, which is also known as Chalcolithic Age. Chalcolithic Age, or we know it's also known as Copper Stone Age. So there is use of copper as well as stone. So this is the first metal which is being used as copper. Okay, here copper and bronze, they came to be used. New technology of smelting metal ore and crafting metal artifacts. Okay, these technology, smelting of metal ores, they came to be known to these people. Okay, but the use of stone tools, it didn't give up. Okay, it continued. There is use of stone tools plus metal tools. So there is use of both. Okay, now people begin to travel for a long distance to obtain metal ores. Okay, this lead to what? This lead to a network of Chalcolithic cultures. Okay, because they need to travel a lot of distance to obtain the metal ores. Okay, so we'll talk about these Chalcolithic cultures. Okay, they're generally found in river valleys. Okay, they're generally found in river valleys, and the multiple cultures we talk about it. Okay, the terracotta figures and potteries are found at Piyampalli and Tamil Nadu. Okay, we'll talk about Iron Age also, which is followed. This Metal Age is followed by Iron Age. We'll talk about it shortly. Okay, but before we'll talk about some features of Chalcolithic Age. What are that? The potteries are black and red pottery. Okay, here domestication of animals. Okay, they eat beef, but they did not eat pork, not pork. Okay, green tea was used here. Okay, manufacturing of cloth was done. Take a dead burial under the floor of house with necklace and pottery is seen. Also, social inequality exists here. Okay, jhum cultivation was practiced. High infant mortality rate is seen here. So these are the features of Chalcolithic cultures. Then we have multiple culture like Kayat culture. Examples of Chalcolithic cultures are Kayat culture. Then we have Banas culture. Okay, these are the examples of Chalcolithic culture. Now we'll talk about the Iron Age in short. Okay, the Iron Age, the Metal Age is followed by the Iron Age. Okay, we know that iron is frequently referred to what is Vedas. Okay, so the beginning of use of iron in northern India is the Vedic age. But Iron Age of southern peninsula, the Iron Age of southern peninsula is known as something. It is known as megalithic burial. So we are going to talk about this megalithic burial, which is important. Now megalithic burial, megalithic as the name suggests means large stones. Okay, so burial pits are covered with these stones. These are large stones, and the example of the sites are Hallur and Maski. Hallur and Maski is in Karnataka. Then we have Nagarjun Konda. Nagarjun Konda is in Andhra Pradesh. Then we have Then we have Adi Channalur, which is in Tamil Nadu. Okay, the features are black and red pottery is also practiced here. Iron artifact hoes and sickles are seen, and small weapons are found in the burial pot. The main feature here is the last stones which are found around the burial pits. So these are all about the Stone Age and Metal Age, and also the Iron Age in southern India, which is commonly referred to as with the characteristic feature of megalithic burial. So this is all about. Thank you.